Hello there, Karin here on behalf of Makers Mercantile with the top 5 things to look for in today's newsletter. Item number 1, HiKoo Kensington. So, HiKoo Kensington is a worsted weight yarn, ta-da, almost borderlining into a chunky weight. It's going to get anywhere between 3 to 4.5 stitches per inch. It has 208 yards to a 100 gram hank. It is made in New Zealand, and it contains predominantly merino with a touch of nylon, a touch of alpaca, and then silk noils. Now the silk noils are a little bit hard to see in some of those other colors online, but here you can see them quite clearly. See the little white specks? Those are actually the silk noils. Now some yarns we have you would consider an accessory type of yarn, but this yarn, I think of it more as a sweater yarn. It knits up quickly on large needles, and it makes fabulous sweaters that are not too heavy. Look at these two here. This here is a cute little cardigan. This is a Hannah-Feddick design, and it's called the Trail Jacket. Has 5 buttons down the front, a little bit of a stand-up collar. I think it's a little retro looking. This one here has 3/4 inch sleeves and very, very easy to knit. This one here is by Hohi Yokatelli, and this one has a nice slit on the side. It has beautiful cable panel down the front, so you won't get bored knitting it. And then it also has a mock turtleneck. This yarn is, it's not machine washable, it's a hand wash, but I'll tell you how I take care of it. I actually soak my garment when I'm done, and then I wring it out in my towels, and I actually put it in the dryer for about 5 minutes, not more than 5 minutes. I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this, but 5 minutes in the dryer. And what it does is it just gives it a little extra bit of softness, and I absolutely adore it. There's about 10 colors to choose from right now, and they are all $15 or less per hank. That means making a sweater like this in my size takes 4 hanks, this one 5 hanks. That means we're talking about both of these being under $75 for the complete sweater. You can't beat that deal. We have winter coming up. A lot of us are going to be locked indoors for a bit. So get your yarn now and have something to knit all winter long. Also, in our newsletter, we have the Pony Flair circular needle sets. So these sets contain circular needles that are made out of German maple wood, and they are hand dyed beautifully. Look at these needles. These are hand dyed in India using a tradition that's been around for centuries, and it's handed down from one family to another. They're very, very glossy, very, very smooth. The wood is very hard. The tips are just about perfect. It comes with some stitch markers and obviously the cords. They are screw-on tips, and all the other information is in the newsletter. What's really great about these right now is that they're limited to stock on hand, and so they are $89 for the complete set. Check that out. Item number 3, we have our Stenzo fabrics. So Stenzo, we've been clearing out, and if you are a fabric person, you've probably followed that it was 60% off. Well, now what remains is at 75% off. So there's lots of different colors and patterns to choose from. This here is one of my favorites. I love this mango color. Love the little stags on it with the hats on it. I think I'm going to have to make myself a nice little pair of joggers out of that one. Just to give you an idea what some of the other Stenzo panels, now notice how I said panels, look like. This here is the print on one side, and then on the other side of the fabric there is this. So you can end up making some really great t-shirts, dresses, and things like that, whether it's for yourself or for your child or your grandchild. Most of these are organically dyed, and so some of them have lost a little color on the fold line. Do keep that in mind when ordering. However, at 75% off, some of these are around $4 a yard, and we're talking about 54, 60 inches wide. So that is really quite the deal, but that is while they are in stock. Once they're sold out, they're sold out. So if you're interested in it, look now. Also, we have coming up Oops, I was going to grab this. Just wanted to show you, this is a new woven piece by Cynthia Giroux, and she hosts our weave-ins that are once a month. Check it out on our calendar, and you can find out how you can make this beautiful woven piece as well. And then we have a class coming up. This is our number 5, and it is actually with Faina Goberstein, and she is going to be teaching shaping with short rows, which I think is a phenomenal class that everybody should take. When I design a sweater, I always use short rows. I use it to shape my shoulders. I use it to shape my neckline at the same time. I use it for my hems. I use it for just about everything. And it gives you really nice edges that you can do your seaming with. So that is a class with Faina Goberstein. Ooh, I'm trying to think what else we have in our newsletter. We also have buttons. Polka dots is our theme this week. You can check that out in the newsletter as well. And I think that about does it for today. So we wish you all a very good week. Enjoy yourself, do something fun, be creative, and we will see you all again on Friday. Have a good one. Ciao.